Hello and welcome to an after school special. This is basically going to be me trying to butt fumble my way through disassembling and reassembling this guy right here that doesn't have captive bearings. So, without further ado, this is also why I have my silicone mat here. If you're worried about whatever all of this crap is, mostly it's little specks of thermal compound from when I've worked on my laptop and some other things in the past. That pocket clip's got a single bump on there, quite a bit like Mazlan Mokhtar's. I'm not the largest fan of that design. Okay, so there's that ring there. Does that mean I can start lifting some stuff up? Yep, there's a little carbon fiber with the ring in there. We have some T6 underneath there. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. I don't think I need to remove stuff on the other side, but I could be wrong on that. I've been wrong plenty before in the past. Oh, where is? Want myself a spudger. There we go. So I can poke and prod, perhaps, this piece. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I see them around here. So they're semi-captive. It does kind of seem like I'm going to have to do the same on the back here. I'll use my ruler again. Oh. Yeah, the whole pivot's coming out now. Okay. So yeah, you can see I have 3 of them sitting here. Let's see. What I will do is I have a small microfiber cloth, but it's white, and that will help me actually see these little darn things. And they are little. Should I try to poke these out? Tamp them out, maybe? Yep, if you're not familiar with knives like these that don't have captive bearings in them, then now you definitely see why they're a nice touch if you're going to be using bearings. But I definitely understand the reason why this is like this, so that it can have some decent action, hopefully, without having a pivot collar going on, because that's not exactly how this knife ends up working. Alright. Let me in. Oh, I poked myself. Pretty strong there on the back end. Oh well, I can at least pull the blade out. Make that a little bit safer for me later on. I'm going to have to throw some liquid bandage on that, I believe. This did come with some extra bearings in the box, which is kind of nice, because yeah, they can and will disappear on you. Like, hopefully I already didn't lose some. Alrighty, so there was those. Work on the other side here. It's funny, I can see them go through and then come right back. Yeah, it looks like I've gotten all of that torn down. So I'll go ahead and clean all of this stuff, and I'll come back and attempt to put this all back together. Well, I'm back. And yeah, I got everything cleaned up that I think I need to. Maybe minus this little gasket ring here that I will get to. Well, yeah, I cleaned everything up with acetone and bandaged myself up with some liquid bandage because, yep, I poked myself. And it's time to get everything back together. I did count these. There's 10 basically per side. And I do have them separated out, so I haven't lost any of them. I almost did. One of them was sitting up here rather than down here from when I was tapping it. But, yeah, they're all here. And with the microfiber, I just basically folded it over and rubbed it around to see if I couldn't get them any cleaner than they would otherwise be. But with that being said, yeah, I do. I need to screw these things back in here. Interesting blade stop on these things. That's going to take some T6. No. Yeah, it is working. Okay, cool. That's basically where it needs to be at the moment, I think. because it's tightened in there. Okay, so now I don't have to be afraid of throwing the carbon fiber scale back on there. And then the large pivot sumbitch, we'll call it. And yeah, I think because this ended up using grease, and yeah, I think I'll end up trying to use some KPL heavy on this. Stuff takes a while because it does actually stick around. So it takes a while for it can actually flow out of the needle. And this is probably like 1,000% too much. That's okay. Alright, and I got myself a nice little pair of tweezers here to start setting in these bearings one by one. I'm glad this actually works out as well as it does. No, get in there. It just got away from me. Okay, that needs to be very secure and down so that nothing's disappearing under it. Yeah, as you can see, maybe not the absolute best knife. Oh crap, I do have two of those gaskets there, so all of that could be terrible. Find where the key is. There we go. Hey, I didn't lose any of them there either. Nice. All right. That wasn't even the side I needed oil right away, but that's fine. It needed oil anyway, right? Okay. Now then, I gotta basically kind of do a little bit of the same thing over here on this side. there a way I can... No. Okay then, well. Then I will hold it in with my middle finger as I go across here, and then place all these in individually. I actually kind of want to do this over that microfiber cloth as well, in case they drop. That one yeeted itself out of existence. Get in there, buddy. Oh, there was already one in there. I'm an idiot. So I need to go there. I do believe I will need to find my replacement balls for this, so I can replace that one that decided that this universe was not exactly where it wanted to be anymore. We'll set that guy down here. Alright, what did I do with him? Well, now I gotta go find him, so I will be back. Alright, back again. Yeah, I left him upstairs. I think it came with 7 of them in here. Yep, I heard it just, oh, actually. I did find it. I didn't even need to do that. Oh crap, I lost that. Okay, let's get this guy back in where it needs to be. Hey, that is all of them. Okay. Now, hopefully I can finagle this. I'm actually going to tilt this thing up so I don't have to completely invert all of that. Okay. So we are good from that perspective. I just need to get these things back together. It was hard enough getting them apart, so you going, pivot? You should be going nowhere. Oh, I can see that I have indeed lost a bearing there. It was unfortunate because I basically just got this thing correctly assembled. Alright, where's that spudge that I busted the tip off of? That didn't help. Oh. Let's see. Where is my metal spudger? Should be right around here with the rest of the crap. There it is. Give me a little bit more jimmying for us. Probably why it's known as the Jimmy. Okay, so that one's just a little bit out. But was that the one that I saw that was all sorts of jacked up and writing on the outside there? I think it was. Alright. Attempt number 2. Yeah, this thing is rough to try to put back together. Almost there. I just need... There we go. Yeah. Okay. Nobody breathe. Okay, yeah, so I got them all back together, and the action is still kind of balls on this thing. Which is basically what I was assuming was going to happen, but I figured I would give it a shot. Of course, I do have a couple other things I need to throw back in here. I probably should have had this backspacer in already, but I didn't. There's also the two T6 on this side that I should probably take care of. Oh crap, I gotta take the pivot off again. Stop that screw. Interesting that this one's blade stop is actually screwed in on both sides. It's well, Spyderco ends up doing that on like yep, on their PM2s, and not the Manix 2 XL, but the Manix 2 does have the same kind of blade stop thingamabobber going on there with you screwing it in from both sides. So yeah, I would call this somewhere around a success. The action might not be a success on this particular knife, but hey, that's kind of how that thing is. From what I've understood, where the heck is my T8? From what I've understood, their next knife, because they've made another one that I also think does have uncaptive bearings that looks a lot more like brass knuckles when it's closed. It's right in front of my damn face. They seem to have improved that quite a bit, but this one in particular, and I think it's basically, it's not the bearings that's causing it the problem. It's the blade riding around the pivot that's causing the problems there. But either way, from what I understand, their other one has kind of fixed some of those issues. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't actually gotten a hold of one myself. But yeah, it's a very interesting piece. But yeah, this was probably a really long video, and well, at least it was a success as far as putting it all back together. And I didn't even need to use any of the extra bearings in here, which I got. Let's see, 5, 10. So there's 10 in here. I thought maybe there was 7 earlier, but cool. Well, all right, that was fun. I don't know who might watch this or who might not. I don't know. This is just kind of one of those fun things where I might as well suffer on camera instead of just doing it by myself. So, all right, as always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, yo. Subscribe, maybe.